Hey Gemini, welcome back to the channel everybody. Let's figure out, beautiful Geminis, what's going on. This is a new oracle deck here. It's called Oracle of Visions. So let's find out what your overall messages are. This will set the general theme for the reading, I'm pretty sure. And then we'll pull some tarot. What's going on, Gemini? What are the messages, please, for Gemini? And I still have to look up in the book what these mean, because my interpretation might be different than theirs. So I'll go based on theirs and then give my input. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Whoa. First card out. I do know what this one means. It is like releasing, giving somebody the message that you are releasing them, but with the expectation that they may return. So tell me, oh, what? I gotta look that one up, guys. So let me look up this number 2 here. For many of you who are into numerology, belonging, acceptance, assimilation. The primary joy of life is acceptance, approval. The sense of appreciation and companionship are human comrades. So our sense of belonging and acceptance by others requires affirmation. Peer recognition and acceptance is a compelling motivation and a reward for our participation. To that aim, we may have to demonstrate to some degree our allegiance. Some communicate their allegiance and commitment through body marking. Others by more transient expressions such as dress code and fashion. And still others by their conduct or mannerisms. Whatever form, all are variations from the same basic objective, namely a confirmation. I am this and I belong. It's like somebody's making a statement here, okay? And we have to make sure we stay true to ourselves. Are we really comfortable with me? Are we claiming to be, or is it strained, forced, or ultimately unsustainable? Oh, wow. So it's like somebody was releasing something or someone with the expectation. They're still holding a rose. So they're expecting someone to return, and they're making a statement. Now, is this really me? Is this really me? Okay, so let's see what the next card is here. Interesting. So somebody might, like, you know, do something unique, like in this card is like having a funky hairdo, or like wearing a big mask on their nose, you know, being silly. Is this truly me, or am I just doing it to fit in for other people? And it's like releasing something, making a statement, but it's not really who they truly are authentically. Right? They might have done something in order to just fit in, or doing something, wearing some get up and go, you know, that's not them. It is making a statement, but is this really me? I mean, you might look awful foolish in this picture, you know, dressing up like a pelican or something like that. Is this really me? Am I comfortable with this? Is this who my true authentic self is? Or am I doing it to stand out? Am I doing it to get attention? Or am I doing it for what other people expect me to do. Wow. So support, bearing the weight of others. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. It's like you're carrying this big weight. This card represents the offering of strength and assistance and bearing a burden on behalf of others. Providing support can take many forms: moral, emotional, physical, and financial. We can offer our shoulders to bear the weight or lend an ear to share grief. Here, a jester offers his shoulder in which the girl can perform. He raises her legs up, allowing her to focus on the audience's attention. He is subdued posture, deliberately taking a second place. His identity is hidden, and he provides an anonymous contribution. In the background are three tarot strength cards, which serve as props and reaffirm this card's message. So indeed, it's like carrying the weight of this woman, taking a second place. You can't even see this person's face, but he is supporting this person up in order for the person who he's carrying on his shoulders to take the limelight. While the effort of the jester is noble, there are times when we should come out of the shadows and take credit for our contributions. You could not always have to settle for being second fiddle. Be careful to not allow others to take advantage of your generosity. So that is what I'm getting here for you. Oh my. You gotta read that. Direction, purpose, objectives. Taking the first step. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in the common hours. Purpose and direction, goals and plans for the future. Without these, our lives would be stagnant and have little meaning. Having something to aim for, to achieve for, and to look forward to, no matter how small is the difference between day-to-day existence and living a fuller life. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new, or setting goals is a journey to tomorrow. Even the longest journey starts with one first step. Consider the reasons why, the options, the chosen direction, and let your journey begin. Consider the reasons why you want these options. So what I'm seeing here is like, it's taken two, you've been Gemini, or someone around Gemini has been carrying the weight of the world, been the strong back for someone else to shine. And it's almost as if they were doing it to fit in. It wasn't their true, authentic self. It was like they were doing it because other people thought that that's what they should do. It's like if you went and got a tattoo, you didn't really want to get a tattoo, but you were pressured into getting it. So it's like releasing that kind of energy. It's like I don't feel seen here. It's like somebody did something because they didn't feel noticed. It's like everybody else got to shine, or everybody else got to be in the limelight, except for the person who was doing the most work. who is carrying the real weight. You may never have seen their face, but they were holding the whole situation up. And it's almost as if somebody was doing this in order to fit in. And it's asking the viewer, are you being your true authentic self? Are you doing it because you want that tattoo? Or are you doing it because somebody else wants you to get that tattoo so that they can be seen? You know what I mean? And so it's almost as if you're stepping into your own, taking the first steps to step into your own authenticity instead of doing what everyone else wants you to do, or trying to fit in with the crowd, or people pressuring you to be a performer of some type. And it's like wearing a disguise you're not comfortable wearing. And it's really, you may have had to release somebody, some for good, some with the expectation that they may return. But it's taken, like the card said, 3 strength cards to hold up this facade, doing what everyone else wanted you to do, or what your partner wanted you to do. It's like, I don't want a tattoo, it's really not me. No, I want you to get that tattoo. Okay, well, I'll get that tattoo. Now I want you to wear this wig, and I want you to wear this S&M wear. I want you to wear leather because it's sexy, and I want you to wear this jewelry because I like it on you. Well, it's not really me. I don't really want that. It's not who I am. I'm more t-shirts and jeans or something, and they want you to look a certain way and be a certain way. So I don't know. It's like somebody had to release. It's like, okay, how many times have we heard of people getting cosmetic surgery when they really didn't want it? They thought that, well, their friends did it, so it's like they wanted to get it, right? They didn't really want to get it, but they did it to fit in. And then the surgery went bad and they're stuck that way, you know, or a bad tattoo that they didn't really want to have, or a hairstyle that they didn't really want to have. It's like not being, if it's you, then great. But if it's not you, it's got to go. And it's like stepping in to a new experience, a new way of thinking or being, because it's almost as if, Gemini, I don't know, this is a blonde with leather and a fancy hairdo and a silly ass nose. Well, to Gemini, it's a silly ass nose. It's a fake hairdo when my hair is really brunette, and I like peacock feathers. I don't really like this pelican look. I like this dress here, but I don't want to wear leather. I'm not into leather. This is what this person is saying. And so it's almost as if they were doing this. I mean, it's great if you want blonde hair and wear leather, but this person didn't. They're like, it's not me. This is not who I am. I don't want to be what somebody else wants me to be. I want to be who I am. And I might wear leather if I feel like wearing leather. Okay. but for now, I don't want to wear leather. And it's almost as if somebody else was holding the whole situation up on their back, carrying the weight, so somebody else could pretend they were fake. It wasn't who they were. It's almost like this juggler was holding up this feminine energy while they paraded around in a fake costume. Okay? And it's almost like there's a letter of release saying, I gotta let you go. This isn't me. You know, this isn't who I am. This isn't... Do you even know about me? I'm hearing, do you even know who I am? Like, I'm being what you want me to be, but I'm not being who I want to be. And it's like another energy is holding this person up while they do all these changes and go all through this shape shifting. You know, one day they want to be like an S&M, and the next day they want to be straight-laced. It's like they're living in a bubble. For real. The other person never even got noticed. So let's clarify what this means to Gemini. That's interesting as heck. I like that, Gemini. And also what I'm hearing is there was somebody who was behind the scenes holding a relationship up. They weren't even noticed. The work that they contributed or the things that they did. And it's like they had to leave. It's like, I'm holding everything up here. I'm doing a balancing act. I'm holding everything up. They weren't even noticed. I mean, I'm hearing that I could dress up with a Pinocchio nose and wear S&M leather here to attract this person, and I still wouldn't be noticed. It's not me. I don't want to be told what to wear. I don't want to be told how to do my hair. I don't want to be told what color of hair to have. I don't want to be told what I gotta wear around my neck as jewelry. I don't want to be told. It's the same energy, only made up differently. And it's like somebody else was holding this individual up so that they could be whatever they wanted to be. As silly as it was. Okay, it's silly. It's a silly outfit. Big bird stuck in the top of the head, and you know what I mean? It's okay if this person was authentic and it was the way that they were, but it was a phony. It was a facade. It was fake. And it's almost like this, and I'm going to say it right now, it's a masculine energy that was carrying a feminine energy, wasn't ever given recognition for allowing this person to be whoever they wanted to be. As silly as it looked, okay? And then, don't know. Let's find out, Gemini. This can go two ways here, or even possibly three. An official person. Great fortune. Journey and courtship here, and they wanted to come in reverse. So it's almost as if this person went a courting, okay, and took this journey trying to give this person, so I do believe it is a masculine energy, who tried to bend over backwards, do everything for this energy, but it was for great fortune. Yeah, so someone could act like this privileged lady. I want to go get my hair done today. I want to buy a new outfit. I want to look this certain way. And now somebody is getting a message that someone is officially imprisoned. Holding this person in high honor. They go to the courthouse. Is somebody getting arrested here? We have official person going imprisonment here to a courthouse. What? Main male. Main female. This person's facing poverty. And there is concern here. Toil and labor. Did I say poverty? Yeah. It's like this now relying on the community. So it's almost as if someone is getting a message from an official person, this main male, going to jail or trapped in poverty now, and is relying on their community to help them because they gave all their fortune by courting this privileged feminine energy, yet they had a main female that started courting someone else. Now there's a bunch of toil and labor and a bunch of concern. I'm just saying. So they were dealing with a main female. Where did that go? Who is held in high honor, okay? Dealing with a main male who started courting, obviously, another energy for money. Bunch of toil and labor and concern, heavy concern. House. Jesus. Coffin. Something to do with somebody's occupation. They could have lost their job here. Just saying, they could have lost their job. They gave everything to this person they went courting. So they spent all their money uplifting this other female energy, and that's what's here. This masculine energy holding this new person who they started courting up on their backs, paying their bills, took incredible strength, gave them everything. This woman, this other feminine, said, look, I want this, I want this, I want a house, I want this, I want this, I want this. I'm just saying, somebody could be going to jail. Yeah, because of this other lover. Now they're thinking about the main female who they had. Family room. There's nobody in that living room. Thinking about yeah, there's that message. Sending a message. Why are they in poverty? Why are they going to jail? What's this imprisonment card all about? What's the imprisonment card mean? Well, because somebody was a thief. It's a different energy, guys. So this main male somebody stole their money, put them in the poorhouse, now relying on the community to help them out because they gave everything they could to this other lover that they started dealing with. Okay, somebody was like dipping it. Oh yeah, the pathway card here, they want to send a message, they want to take a different path. Well, they did. Someone from a different horizon, a distant horizon, so it wasn't near them. They were dealing with a fake person, a false person, yes. They were dressed and disguised. We're actually a thief. Somebody could be going to jail over something financial, going to the courthouse. They're in poverty, relying on the community. The community is all concerned. It's a bunch of toil and labor, working their ass off. They could have lost their shirt. Yeah, they're in despair. And I think this main female now is going to get a message from this person or someone else that they're in despair. They were robbed. They could have got married. They want to send the main female, yeah, a gift. Adjudication. It's a lawyer. It's going to court. A message of concern, guys. Everything has changed. This wealthy man got this unexpected income from a mature man. There's bad health now because of a child. They're laid out, man. I'm just saying, they got a message of concern about a child, so they could be going to the courthouse trapped in a marriage or a relationship because of a child. So they took this other lover. They had the real deal. Okay, so when this main female left this main male's life, it was because they couldn't hold up the relationship. They were doing the work themselves. It was too heavy of a burden. They released this main male thinking that the main male was going to do the right thing. Okay, was going to return and do the correct thing by them. I mean, this main female was very comfortable, well off, could look after themselves. but they were carrying the weight. They felt like they were never seen. So what does this main male do? Hook up with another feminine energy, pay all the bills, carry the weight, give them whatever they wanted. This other feminine energy saw them as a great fortune, decided to get pregnant. Okay? Now they're going to court. Now this person is losing everything that they have worked for. And it's like, it's almost as if they're getting aid and help from the community. Could be like a beggar. This other lover depleted them of everything, is going after everything. Because why? They had a child. Just saying. And it could have been overseas. It could have been at a far distance, a distant horizon. Oh my God. And now they're in despair. They're in poverty. They may have had to sell their house. They may have lost their house, their job. They're going to a lawyer. They're in despair. And why? They had the main female who just... Okay? So this main male did something to get some sudden wealth. Okay? And it's looking like they could have done something illegal just to please this facade lover who was wearing a fake mask. Trapped them with this child. I don't know why this story keeps coming out. So it's definitely for some Gemini, because it comes for you in your reads a lot. And I guess Spirit is just saying the outcome, that this person, there's a reason for concern. People in their community are very concerned about this person because they're in despair. They're in poverty. This main male who was wealthy, not anymore. This other energy they went to is taking them for a ride. Their health is failing. It's like, I don't know, it's taken this person down a road that looks like they should never have gone down. Tell me about this story for Gemini. Tell me about this for Gemini. New life. A deep knowing. The co-creation card is here. So, exchanging gifts. Community. It's like the community, loyal heart, exchanging gifts, and the gift was there. So it's almost as though, yeah, it was time for a nap. The breakup card here, because somebody did something. Flexibility. It's a never-ending story. Someone says, it's not for me. It's time to end it. This main female ended this situation. Because of a third party. Never-ending story. Mending. Breathe. Regeneration. Happy. Treasure Island. Observer. Go the distance. Building. All that glittered wasn't gold, I'll say. It's an unfinished symphony with the masculine and the feminine. And now somebody wants to come home. Imagine spirits going. So, yet a main male, a main female. The main male went to another feminine energy, paid all the bills, tried to show off. What do you want? Do you want a fancy hairdo? You want these leather outfits? I want you to dress up like this. I want you to be like this. And then they spent all their money on this feminine energy. The feminine that they went to ends up with a child, could be trapped in marriage, or perhaps going to jail now. They're going in front of the judge. There's an official person, which is like dressed up like a police officer, okay? They could have gotten arrested. Maybe they did some money scam to, they're in a foreign country, okay? They went to somewhere foreign that they were not familiar with. Might have done something under the table to get money, and now they might be going to jail. Their health is failing. They're in poverty. They're in despair. And I'm telling you, it's a reason for concern. Someone is very concerned. Another masculine, about this masculine energy. Yeah, because they were dealing this feminine energy. Was the path they took was a false person. They went to someone false. They were dealing with a thief. And now there's this message coming in. Okay, we're going to court. Everything is changing. It's a message of concern. Adjudication, courthouse, jail, official person. About this child, about a marriage. And the marriage card doesn't have to mean marriage. It's just that was the intention of this feminine energy, to trap them into a marriage with a child. But it's looking like they're going before a judge. There is an official person here. And now this main female is going to get a message that concerns her, because this person's got themselves into some big trouble. They're going to hear about it. It looks as though someone who's very concerned about this main male may contact the main female, because they're in need of help. I don't know, or just letting them know that this person is ill, or this person has been arrested, or something. I don't know. It's not good. And I can tell you this main male bent over backwards to please that other party, but it was all for money. Once the money ran out, looks like they got dumped for another energy. Tell me about this for Gemini. I don't know. Maybe they got into some trouble in a different country. You know what I mean? Heartbreak. Everything is changing. If they did have a child, I'm telling you right now, this person filled their own cup at this masculine's expense. They thought they were just have a little fun, you know what I mean? Deep knowing, intuitive. This person wasn't thinking. And now they're watching, yeah. They're observing. Somebody's watching, observing. Page of Cups, it's like an immature offer. They weren't thinking. They weren't. Things that ended due to other lover. And now it's like they're stuck. Could be tied down. I don't know. I just know that this main female here is getting blessed with a bunch of abundance. Judgment Day is here. Court is here again. Why? Because they were indecisive? And again, they could have started traveling and they could have gone to a distant location. Because they were confused, thought that this person was of a good energy. They're at a crossroads, confused, didn't know what to do, where to invest. So this other energy, the main female, stood her ground and is getting wish fulfillment, getting blessed with finances. And this person is going, they could very well be going to jail over finances, over money, or fearing. They're not doing good, guys. And there is that distance. Everything came, the deception. And now the past. Looking at the past. Wanting a new beginning. And again, could have been like trapped, deceived about this child, that they were the father and now it's a big burden and they had to walk away. Tower. This main female is celebrating, happy, abundant. Just saying. Somebody is like looking back now, waiting, sad. There's very little to offer. Wants equal reciprocity. Missing this person, wanting to come back in, sweep this person off their feet, want a new beginning. They could have gambled. They could have gambled a family business. They could have gambled all their money away on this situation. Foolish with their money. A fool in their money soon parts, and that's what this person did. Well, they're not feeling too strong right now. Learned a lesson. Yep, they're unstable, and this other one, the main female, who they deceived, is... Whoa, they were manipulated. Now they want to speak the truth to their soulmate and co-create. They're missing them. They want to come home after wounding. The Emperor's been wounded. Just saying, now they're looking, they want to come home. They're stressed right out. They're broke. They're financially unstable. Their health could have been affected. They could have gone to jail, or at least, at minimum, are going to court for some big payout. How much they got to pay out. What a scam. This is your read, Gemini, so you'll know if this is your story or not, but it is consistently coming up for you in your reads, and I've used 2 different tarot decks and it's still coming up. So it currently could be going on, or that you will receive some sort of message as of concern as to what this individual is going through. They could be ill, because the feminine energy that they were dealing with was dealing with others. There was more than this main male. There was another one. There was 2 more energies. A mature man and a wealthy man. Okay? Besides this person. And this female that they started a courtship with and went to go visit, and it could have been at a distant location, they might have got arrested. Who knows what it's like about child laws or marital laws. They could have found out that this feminine energy that they went to was already married, and that somebody's taking them to court. We don't know foreign law. I'm just saying, whatever happened, they were entrapped with this child. That feminine energy was dealing with 2 other men. So I think that you probably are going to get a message of concern about what happened to this person. I think they're in trouble in a big way, especially if this energy was dealing with other males who were wealthy. It could have been a big scam, a big setup for this other person. It was all for money. There's some official person, could be a lawyer, a judge, but there is a reason to be concerned here. Don't know why. It's health and it's finance, it's poverty. And this one was taken for a ride. Take care, Gemini.